What's up, YouTube? It is the middle of the night. I have snuck into WHF Rising. The wife is upstairs sleeping. I'm trying to be a little quiet. And it's that time of the month, guys. It is the 1st of February, which means the seasons have reset. Gonna do a little bit of a live raid for you. What is this? We've got a Town Hall 9 with 41 trophies available. Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. So first we're going to drop in some golems here. Let's go ahead and drop some wizards on the flank there. We'll see if we can snag. Alrighty. So just like so, we'll get that archer queen going in the middle, and we will wall break in. So let's go up here. Actually want to go to that spot, open it up, get those golems nice and redirecting, and then we will drop a jump spell right here. So we've got the Valkyries coming out. We'll drop a little poison. Looks like we've got the Valk slowed up. I mainly just want to get these 2 air defenses down. The Queen has gotten one of them. Let's go ahead and get to that second one at some point in, this millennium. So, Queen's going to be doing some work. So I basically wasted that first hound. But this is kind of an interesting base. I'm trying to get the targeting proper to get in there and get that air defense. Get that last hound going. Just like so. We'll get the trash ring started. And we should be good to go. Queen has unfortunately died, but we've got 1 defense to take care of. Minute and 42 seconds left to clean up. It does look like the air sweeper's down. Everything is kind of out of the way at this point. We got a few pups up, but things are looking good. But yeah, I wanted to stop by Rising tonight because I've been listening to the feedback on the channel, guys, and I'm hearing your thoughts that you want to see some Town Hall 8 action. And I've been waiting kind of for an arranged war for Rising. So if any of you guys out there have a beefy Town Hall 8 clan with maybe a few Town Hall 9s on the lower end sprinkled in, hit us up, man. You guys know how to reach out to me. We'd love to get down with some good war action. But in addition to that, I just want to stop in, kind of check up on them. See how things are going. If you check the scoreboard right above my head, looks like they do have a comfortable lead right now over the NPC Alliance. 93-45 with 29 3-stars on only 42 attacks. Still 28 attacks left to go, and it looks like we've wrapped up the 3-star here for the good guys. Look at that loot, though. Too bad that this is the first attack of the season, guys, because that would have tacked on an extra 225,000 of each resource with my league bonus. But as you can see, we're up to 3577, back in Champs 2, and let's go ahead and hop into the current war. Here we go. 93-45 is the score. Let's take a look at some raids. Let's take a look at number 16 here. This is going to be Logan. Going in on Ivler from the NPC Alliance, and what I liked about this raid is going to bring a quad quake goho here. Watch how he uses his quake spell up top. He's going to open up all the way to the core, making sure that he splits 2 different sides for some golem pathing here. So first he just drops in some hogs on the bottom, takes out an exposed defense, gets that lure done, and at this point he's just going to drop in 1 archer on the top. So pretty easily done. Gets that archer up top, does a little lure, and then he brings in another archer and then some wizards up here, I believe, to go ahead and take out the dragon behind the cover of those golems. But look how he drops the golems on each side, and they're going to go in the 2 different sides that are opened up by that quad quake. Really liked that. And then that should get the golems kind of going to each side, doing some tanking. Wizards on the army camps, guys. That's going to create a nice wide funnel and make, plenty of room for that king to get into that core, do some real damage in there. And he's got a CC full of troops as well, and it looks like those are probably going to be hogs. I'm not quite sure, but here we go into the core at this point. We've got one giant bomb triggered, a second giant bomb triggered, and at this point he's going to start backing up that kill squad there with some hog riders, trickling in the hogs from all different sides of the base. And notice it's a little bit of a waterfall effect. While one group of defenses is focused on that first group of hogs, he trickles in the next group of hogs, so the defenses that he's targeting are distracted, and he does the same thing on the backside. Notice how all of the defenses that he's firing at are really firing somewhere else, so it leaves him with very little risk. All of his hogs are pretty much remaining as he's able to walk them into 2 heal spells, guys. Goho with quad quake and 2 heals is overpowered in my opinion, but at this point, nothing left but the cleanup. Logan doing the dirty work, getting this thing knocked out for 3. I loved him, man. The next one we're going to look at is going to be another quad quake attack, but this one's going to be a govaho. We're going to take a couple steps down here and go to number 18, Kratos, being taken out by Warfang. Now, one thing I liked about this raid is the patience. He gets in with the hog, he gets that lure done. He's going to drag that lure down south. 1 archer on the research lab there, and he's going to, you see the barbarians in that army camp there. He's got 7 barbarians and an archer, and the goal is just to feed that dragon barbarians while the wizards go ahead and beat on it. Look at that. That drag never had a chance. The balloons go down, and at this point he's able to drop in a golem on each side of this base and do some serious tanking. He drops in his extra wizards to create that nice wide funnel, and that gives his golems and his king and his Valkyries nowhere else to go but that core. Now first he drops in a couple wall breakers on each side, and that's going to get those golems split nice and wide. And then once they're split nice and wide, they're still tanking for those wizards. He quad quakes into the core. Now what that does is it allows his Valkyries, he sends in 3 on each side, 3 from his own army camps or 4 from his army camps, level 1 or level 2 I think. Level 2 Valks from his own army camps, and then clan castle full of max Valkyries. They roll into the core. He's got a rage spell already down, just completely wipes it out. And check this out. He takes out all the air defenses and then starts targeting those balloons in, focusing specifically on the air targeting defenses, which is beautiful because once all those are down, nothing left to do but target the ground stuff, which is completely not a threat to his air stuff. So beautiful job there. The loons separate nicely. He's got his extra Barch troops doing some cleanup. Valk's working the edge of the ring, wizards as well. Love the attack, man. Beautiful job to Warfang here. Let's go ahead and look at the next attack. Another quad quake action, guys. You're noticing a trend here at Town Hall 8. A lot of these forum-style symmetrical bases just get made look silly with that quad quake because you've got extra spells. It just ain't right. So, here we go. We've got another govaho here. Lure goes in. Important, guys, that you get that clan castle lure out if you can. If the clan castle is unlurable, you are able to do this on the fly and use a rage spell to kind of boost those wizards to take out the clan castle. But ideally, if you can get the dragon to go ahead and be distracted out here on the outside of the base while there's no incoming fire, look at him just feed barbarians in there while those wizards go ahead and take out the troops. So really, really easy job there for O-Texture. Really wide golem set here. I really like that because there's nothing in the center that is going to pose a threat to his troops. It's simply an air defense there that's not even going to hit his wizards. So look at that huge funnel created. And at this point, he's able to go ahead, open up with a quad quake, the core, by making sure he gets multiple wall segments there, and then sends in a bunch of Valks from the clan castle and his army camps into a rage spell. And check this out, they hone straight in on that Barbarian King. One shot, boom, he's down. And then into the rest of the core, we've got a giant bomb triggered by the Valkyries, and then they head into a heal spell. Check out their healing power, guys. Getting right up to full, they get into that bottom trip, a second giant bomb, take out the Teslas, and then on their way to the mortar here, guys, the third giant bomb. Now, when you're hitting the backside with hogs and you've taken out all 3 giant bombs, no need for any heals, and he pretty much takes out the entire base and overkills the crap out of it. Has all those hogs left over. He's got wizards working both edges of the ring. Since he so smartly deployed those golems wide in the first place, it allowed him to completely wreck the base. Cleanup is not an issue. Now the wizards just run to the corners and take out the corner builder huts for the 3-star for the good guys. Gotta love it. O-Texture bringing the heat, taking down Ross with style. So the last one we're going to look at today, guys, for the Electric 8s, Let's go ahead and look at 21 here. Yona Prentice. Obviously, this war still has some time left in it. We might have missed some raids, but I'm here. It's the middle of the night, 3 in the morning. I got to go to bed here soon, guys, but I'm trying to do it right for you. Get an extra video in today because I am listening to the feedback, guys, and I hear that you want some Town Hall 8 stuff. So here it is. Yona Apprentice gets that lure. Like I said, it's important to get that out. Drop that poison spell. Let it work for a little bit. And then that second one goes down. The higher level one from your CC gets that dragon and is also going to get the loon. Boom. Just like that. So good to go. Sends in Hog Riders on both sides. Now check this out. No real double giant bomb risk at the top. So he's able to work his way from the top of this base through all 3 air defenses, guys. Good to go at this point because he's got 5 dragons in the army camps. 4 of them go on bottom here. Probably could have started one on that army or the builder hut down there so that he didn't miss it. But it's not even going to matter. The funny thing is here, guys, these Hog Riders take out every defense in the base except for like 2 of them. Maybe even, yeah, all but 2 defenses in the base taken out by the 19 Hogs. He still has 5 dragons. It's insane. Drops a 5th one up top to go ahead and help with the cleanup process. Absolutely nothing that can be done at this point by the defense. It's been cooked. Yona Apprentice brings those dragons, breathing fire down on this base, taking it out for 3. Absolutely love the attack, man. Bringing those heal spells. The drags didn't need any spells at all. Just completely wrecks it with the drag hog attack, I'll call it. So anyways, guys, 100% for Yona. Hopefully you've enjoyed the attacks today for this episode of the Electrics 8s. If you want to see more, just leave a comment, guys, if you like the attacks. If not, I can get back to the Town Hall 9 through Town Hall 11 stuff, no big deal. But I wanted to kind of get those that have been calling for it, some Town Hall 8 action, guys. So that is going to do it for this episode of Electric 8s. For now, this is Powerbang. I'm going to hit the sack and maybe catch a little shut-eye before tomorrow when I have my first Patreon monthly meetup. We're going to do a little hangout tomorrow night, so if you're not a patron yet, do check that out. You can find the link right above my head right now. So patreon.com/powerbankgaming, lots of insider access, behind-the-scenes perks, and VIP access to me and my teachings. So check that out. Be happy to work with you as well. But for now, this is Powerbang, and I am signing out till next time. Take care, guys.